I can be a spoiler and say this is the best protein brownie on the market today. Would you agree?
Completely.
Welcome inside Fitness Informant, fitnessinformant.com, and Fitness Informant's YouTube channel. I'm FI founder and CEO Ryan Buckeye, along with
Danielle,
my better half Danielle, and today we're going to talk to you guys about a functional food product from AP Regimen Alpha Prime, AP Prime Bites, that essentially is taking the space by storm. This is the AP Prime Bites Protein Brownies. They have a plethora of different flavors. We're not going to talk about all of them here on the video, but we really do want to talk about what makes up this brownie, what are the macros set. Second, we are going to talk briefly about the flavors. Third, we're going to talk about the textures of this particular protein brownie. And then finally, the value of this brownie itself. So, AP Regimen Alpha Prime traditionally was a clothing company, went into dietary sports supplements, and then somehow stumbled upon a collagen-infused protein brownie, something that was not done in the space. Now, there are other protein brownies in the space that we've had, none very good. I can be a spoiler and say this is the best protein brownie on the market today. Would you agree?
Completely. I think I eat them more than you do.
You definitely do eat them more than I do. So let's dive into why this is the actual best on the market today. So I have one flavor here. This is the Blondie. This is the Cookies and Cream Blondie. One thing that separates this when we look at the nutrition facts panel is the macro set. I think the macros on these things are very well done. This one here is a 65 grams per brownie. That's going to be the typical weight even of a protein bar. They're typically going to be 60 grams for a protein bar. 65 grams here, 190 calories. Not crazy bad. 6 grams of total fat, which is great. Some of the protein bars now out there are 14 to 16 grams of fat, especially if they're a nut butter based bar. The protein content in this particular one is 17 grams of protein. That's really good for a brownie. And then for carbs in this, you're going to get 26 grams of carbs. So a couple key call outs here when you actually look at this. The first ingredient is going to be a protein blend, which consists of a hydrolyzed collagen protein, a whey protein concentrate, and a whey protein isolate. 3 high quality sources of protein, giving you a complete protein source, this one particularly 17 grams of protein. So then you want to look at what's the carb source in this. They use almond flour and coconut flour. So 2 very good flour sources that's used in this particular product. And I know a lot of people are concerned about sweeteners. It definitely uses sweeteners. It uses erythritol. This particular one has 7 grams, I think, of erythritol per serving in terms of, so sugar alcohols. This actually 9 grams of sugar alcohol. So that can be slightly discomforting for people who have issues with erythritol, but it also uses stevia and monk fruit. So it's not using real sugar. So if you look at the actual sugars in this, there's 9 grams of total sugar, 7 grams of that being added. That's coming from the Oreos and the white chocolate chips in this particular flavor. So that's the ingredients, and that's the macros. Now, let's talk about the flavoring. They have a ton of different flavors. They have the Cookies and Cream Blondie. They also have a chocolate cookies and cream, a chocolate peanut butter cup, a chocolate fudge, a purple velvet, birthday cake, blueberry cobbler. They have a seasonal pumpkin pie, which, I mean, they're all good. My personal favorite is the purple velvet and this one, the Cookies and Cream Blondie. Which ones do you like?
I actually really love the pumpkin pie one. I've been on that one a lot lately, but I also really like the cookies and cream.
I'm not the biggest fan of the chocolate-based ones, just because chocolate doesn't excite me. So their chocolate fudge, normal. Chocolate peanut butter cup, normal. The chocolate cookie monster one is cool because it has Oreo, but I really think their best flavors are their blondies. So the birthday cake and blueberry, very good.
Very good.
Pumpkin, this one, very solid. So we have a full flavor breakdown over at FI in terms of the star rating. You can go and look at that. One of the things that really separates these apart, though, is going to be the texture. So some of the protein brownies that are on the market today are either extremely hard like a brick, or they're too wet to the point where you know they're going to have to reformulate it because it's going to get moldy. So when you get one of these, as you'll see here, it looks hard and it's firm on the outside, and I think that's good because you actually have to ship these things. But when you actually start to eat these things and break them apart, it's a soft, airy, fluffy texture. It
doesn't crumble apart. It's like a very good, like it's a good moisture level for sure.
It's a very good moisture level, and I think that has to do with the perfect amount of protein being used, the combination of almond and coconut flour. So overall, I think they did an absolutely wonderful job on these particular brownies. And the other thing too, like, there's not a lot of selection of other protein goods in terms of like on the go snacking. Like most of the time it's bar. Now you're getting a protein brownie, which is different, which also is going to be reflective in the price. So for 12 of these on their website, it retails for $39.99, which is about $10 higher than protein bars. So that is tough for people to swallow, but understand that they're making these in small batch. They're using high quality ingredients. Erythritol is expensive, stevia is expensive, monk fruit is extremely expensive. The flour source, the protein, so it's going to be more expensive to produce, especially when you're doing small batch. Good thing is, coupon code Informant, I believe, is going to knock off 20%, which is going to be $8 savings, making this 12 brownies for $32, which if you're sick of bars because they're chalky, or you're sick of bars because you don't like the texture, or maybe you want less fat, I think this is a solid option to eat if you're snacking throughout the day to keep you on plan in your macro set.
Agreed. I always grab it when we're leaving the house. It's easy. It
is. It's on the go. So if you want to purchase this product, look below for a purchase link, as well as that coupon code to take you to AP's website to do so. For a full breakdown of the macronutrients, as well as the ingredient list and more, visit the link below to go to fitnessinformant.com. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the bottom right corner over here for subscribe now for more news, rankings, reviews here at the channel. Check out our podcast. It's called Booting the Beast here on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts streamed to your device. And for more supplement reviews, rankings, news, deals, nutrition plans, and workout routines, visit us on our official website or online, fitnessinformant.com.